Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're HJ, welcome to my channel. And I'm going to be taking a look back at 2023 and letting you guys know what I have planned for 2024. To start off, Happy New Year everyone. I hope everyone had a good New Year, whatever you're doing, spending it with family, friends, out at home, or you went to bed for the bells. Who cares? You do you. You do what you want. So it's a couple of days after New Year's and I have had time to reflect on things that happened in 2023. And I'm going to share with you guys what my 2023 was like. And like I said, let you know what I'm going to be getting up to in 2024. So if you want to stick around, please do remember to like, subscribe. Let's go. So I've seen one YouTuber do this. It was Nikki Tamar. I've seen her take a look back at her 2023 eras. Like she had eras that she called them and she put them in different spots and things. I'm just going to chat through some good bits about my 2023 and some not so good bits, things that maybe you don't know about and you haven't seen, because like most people on social media and that, you only see the good parts, you never see the bad parts. But let's just get into it. So I think the first thing that comes into my head is the fact that I have 1.2k of you on here now, and I know that's probably not a lot to some people. Some people might click on this video and go, you've only got 1.2k, like calm down. But to me, it's insane because I think around this time I just gotten over 200 or near 250. And now that I think I've got, last time I checked, I think it was 1,205. I think that's pretty good going for someone who's tiny, doesn't have a lot of followers on here, just posts videos of reaction videos and does vlogs and stuff like that. Like, I think the thing was finding a niche and expanding it. Like, I did start off this channel doing unboxings and Harry Potter videos mostly. I still want to do Harry Potter videos because I can see it's not my love of Harry Potter won't change. But I think doing reactions has helped to like music, trailers, things like that. And that, obviously the Doctor Who episodes, I met so many lovely Whovians on here actually. Like they've all been absolutely lovely. And I think that's helped. I also got like a very lovely comment from someone on my community tab when I wished you all a happy new year, saying that they felt so safe on my channel, and with them having anxiety and it's hard for them to come on here and not see people fighting in the comments and stuff like that. But I always try and keep this place open for everyone and anyone. He, she, they, them, transgender, anyone from any walk of life is welcome here. I don't judge anyone, and if there is fighting in the comments, I will put a stop to it, because I always say if there is very negative comments in the comments I would find offensive, they will be gone. So I think that's also another thing that I want to keep up in 2024, is to keep up good content that you guys want, but also keeping it friendly here, because I don't want anyone to come on here and feel like they can't watch my videos or be a part of this community because they feel ganged up on. It's something that I've gone through in personal life, like getting ganged up on and bullied, and it's not nice. We all know it's not nice. So I think that's what I'm going to bring into this year as well, is just to keep this channel going. We'll see. I say that because I'll tell you in a minute. And to make sure everyone feels safe here and can join in. When I say that about possibly, like, you know, I have gaps in between where I'm not well, and I'll put it in my community tab, I'll say, I was going to film, but I'm not well. I was going to film, but I'm not well. I'm sick. I'm this, I'm that. I don't think I've ever discussed it, because I have a chronic illness called fibromyalgia. It's very difficult to explain. It's also caused me to have other complications. I say complications are not that bad, but I've never used to have IBS before fibromyalgia, and IBS is irritable bowel syndrome, which is probably TMI, but gotta be honest. So over the last week or so with Christmas and New Year's and things, I've not really been watching what I've been eating, like as we all do. We all think, it's Christmas, drink, eat, be merry, do what you do. But I've noticed that my stomach has not been good recently, and I've spent most of my time nearly over the Christmas and New Year's on the toilet and being stuck and not being able to leave my house because I need to stay in the vicinity of a toilet. So that was difficult. And I also have BPPV, which is benign proximal positional vertigo. And if you know what vertigo is, how to describe vertigo with most people, it's like when you know you drink too much and the room starts spinning and then you have a hangover and you wake up and you're like, the world is still spinning. It's like that, but minus have gone out and having a nice time prior. It's the most horrible feeling in the world. But benign proximal positional vertigo is when it can just happen at any time. Like I can just be looking at my phone, look up, and the world starts spinning. I could be like sitting and the world starts spinning. Like if I just glance just like that, like the room could start going off, and it's just awful. And then I also never used to get migraines before fibromyalgia. I get really, really bad migraines to the point where it's like I have to turn all the lights off and lie down in a dark room. So fibromyalgia has changed my life quite drastically over the last few years. I got diagnosed with it just before the first lockdown, and it was difficult enough, but in winter months it gets worse because it's cold, really cold where I live, and cold isn't good for your joints and like and your bones, and like this is what affects fibromyalgia. It affects your nerve system, it affects everything. So there's points where I can't even get out of bed, I can't walk. It's unbearable pain, and this is what you guys don't see, because on social media, like most people do, you see the highs and you never see the lows. So I've had some like very, very bad blows this year. Like my flare-ups have gotten really worse, and I've been going to the doctors for blood tests because my thyroid wasn't right, but now my thyroid's fine. So, and then trying to go to the doctors or even make appointments and you think something's wrong, because I know the difference between my fibro in my body and when it's something new. And when I go now, they just go, well, it's your fibro, so I don't know what you're talking about. This is just because of your fibromyalgia, and when I know it's not. So it's also so disheartening to even try and go to the doctors. I'm not trying to be horrible, because where I live, the NHS do a wonderful job, and I appreciate any doctor appointment I can get. But when you're faced with that, it's kind of hard. And I don't really talk about it on my channel a lot, because fibromyalgia is one of those things where, because people can't see it, they think it doesn't exist, and you're lying. And it is like a real thing. And if you have it and you're you have it, let me know in the comments as well. And you'll know what I mean when people look at you and go, well, you look healthy, there's nothing wrong with you. It's because they can't see it. But like, if fibromyalgia could show up as bruises, my whole body would be covered, including my face. I'm not joking. Sometimes I get pains like everywhere on my face, and I can't even touch my skin sometimes because it's sore. And changing clothes, trying to get in, I can't get in and out of my bathtub. Like sometimes it's going to sound so gross, but I don't have the strength to lift my leg in the bath. And I can't bathe myself half the time because I don't have the energy and I don't have the capacity to lift my leg. And I'll get up out of a chair properly. I have to have Emily helps me out with the chairs in coffee shops when we go out half the time, when I can go out. She has to help me out with the chairs. Even though I have to push off the table, and I tried to do it by myself, but sometimes it's just too much. So when I always say I'm ill, I'm not posting, it's a genuine thing where it's like, I'm ill and there's physically nothing I can do. So I want to tell you guys this now, going through 2024, just in case there's a long period of time where I don't post a video, because it probably will happen, and it has happened. But I feel like if I talk about it more, people understand more and hopefully do some research. But yeah, that's what I meant with possibly continuing the work that I put in last year. But it might not happen. I'm not meaning that this channel is done. I'm just meaning the consistency with this channel will be a bit dodgy. And I know people say, you have to be consistent to want this, you have to be consistent. It's like, and I try to be consistent, but when I overdo it, my body reacts in a certain way, and then it's almost like I'm getting punished for doing what I want to do, and it's awful. But that is what I suffer with and what I live with. If you guys are the same, let me know in the comments, we can chat. So the next thing I think is really cool what happened was my reaction to Halle Bailey's Part of Your World that I released, I think it was 8 months ago, hit 10k views, and that was my most viewed video on my channel, and I think it was actually hit 10.1k if I remember correctly. But that was, I think that was when the start of growing my subscribers started, because when you can hop onto something that you know people will look for reactions for, like especially The Little Mermaid when it was coming out, because everyone was thinking, will it look good? How will it sound? Will the special effects look any good? So everyone was like hopping on to when the soundtrack came out, and so I did listen to it, and now it's got 10k. It did, I don't want to say that video got me into trouble, but because sometimes I try and think hard and then the words don't come to me and I say the first thing that comes into my head, it came out a little wrong, and a few people did say in the comments that I was bashing Halle when I wasn't. And then I had to make that video about it, saying sorry if I did bash her, but I don't think I did. Yeah, anyway, we're not going back to that, because my video hitting 10k is something that I never thought would happen in a million years. Like, those, just seeing that as a number on the screen in front of you is absolutely insane. And like knowing that 10,000 plus people have seen your video, it's mental. So I think that's one of my greatest accomplishments in 2023 as well, was posting that, and just it hitting that number, absolutely insane. And that's another thing I want to address on here is I think I managed to handle myself, and I'm proud of it, handle myself very well, because there have been a few weird I'm not gonna say hate comments, like it's hard not to say hate comments when it's the thing that you always hear YouTubers say you get hate comments. I'll just say very disliked comments from people that I did not appreciate this year. And I've told a couple of them to my mum, she's like, you just have to ignore them. Like, they don't know you. You know this happens, and da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, I know this happens, mum. Like, I know. And I think I've handled myself pretty well to not get, like, completely into an argument over something. Because you know in your head that this comment has just been put there because maybe someone didn't like the video. But like I always say to them, if you don't like my content, you don't have, please just don't watch it. I think the next thing that I was really happy about this year was I was in Nikki DeMar's vlog opening. Like, I still remember the day I sat down, right here on my telly there, I sat down and went, oh, Nikki's got a new vlog out. It was her promoting her new EP, Ruined My Life, which I love, absolutely love it. I think I'd listened to the majority of the songs off that album all the bloody time because it's so good. You guys should definitely go listen to her. And Nikki is a YouTuber on here, and she's also an independent musician. And I just remember coming home, checking my YouTube on my telly and going, oh, Nikki's got a new video out. And I'm sitting on my phone waiting for it to load because there's adverts. It's YouTube. And just hearing my... I thought it was my voice, but you know in your head when you like, oh, well, I don't know. And I was like, that sounds like my voice. Look up, and it was when I was reacted to 3 of the songs that were coming out from EP. I think it was Bitch, Dead End, and Before and After. I hadn't heard them, and I did the whole video of reacting to all 3. And it was my voice and my my intro to that video of mine, and she used it, and I honestly could not believe it, because I would always show her support on Instagram. Like, if I did a video reacting to her songs, I would put it on my Instagram, as I always do, to let people know that I've done a video, and I would tag her in it. And I've heard from her a couple of times, and she's commented on my videos. She just put like a little black heart, which was really cute. And the next thing I know, I'm getting used in her video, and it's just, I think I phoned my sister, like I paused it, and we wound the clip, and I paused it to my sister, and I don't think she knew, but I was happy crying on the phone, like tears. Like, I wasn't like I was like, you'll never guess what happened. She's like, what? And I was like, Nikki DeMar used my intro in her intro for her vlog. And I cried, and I posted it on my Facebook, where my mum was like, what? I was like, I know. I literally said it to my friend Emma, and she went, oh my god, you're famous. And I was like, I'm not. But it was just such a surreal moment, because I absolutely love Nikki. That was just before my birthday as well, that vlog came out. It was like the best early birthday present I could have ever gotten. And she's probably not watching this, but I want to say thank you again, Nikki. That was like so amazing for you to do that. Thank you. The next thing was seeing musicals with Emily this year was so much fun. Like, and she got me tickets for Heathers the musical, and I vlogged that, just like a little vlog, not like a huge vlog. And then unsuspectingly last month, we went and saw Wicked, and it's just been fun just going to different shows with my best friend, because we just have a lot of fun when we go away together, like whether it's just to like up the road, even here, like just having so much fun with my best friend, and going to see all these different shows and in different places, and just getting out of our town for a while, and just getting to have a laugh and have fun. Because we both like loved Heathers, like absolutely loved Heathers. I wasn't sure, because Emily goes in blind to everything. Like, she didn't know what Mormon was about, she didn't know what Heathers was about, and she didn't know what Wicked was really about either. She just went for Wicked. She just went, is one of them green? And I went, yes. Got more stuff planned. We are going to see Hamilton. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see Hamilton with her. Like, we absolutely both love Hamilton, and I got her the tickets were initially for her birthday, and then she went, can we switch it to Christmas? And because I want something else for my birthday. I went, yeah, okay. And we got to go back to the studio tour last year as well, after 4 years of not going. Last time we went was 2019, the last time we went, just before the, was it just before the pandemic? Yes, because we went for the Dark Arts event, and last year we went for the Magic Mischief event, and we went on April 1st for Fred and George, because it's Fred and George's birthday, and it was so much fun. We saw all the stuff that was just the Magic Mischief event, like the expansion to Privet Drive, and the Herbology House was insane. Unbelievable. Like, it was weird, and we got to go across the bridge. Every time I've gone to the, where, you know, when you go to the back lot of the tour and there's the bridge, that the famous bridge that gets blown up and you think, oh my god, Neville, that one, every time I used to go to the tour, it was shut. Could never walk across it. They were like, bridge is closed due to weather, blah blah blah. We got to the back lot and it was open. But getting to walk across that bridge is great, because one of my favourite scenes happens on that bridge, and I'm like, oh, it just felt so good. And just having like the best time in London again. It was so fun. It was so much fun. Every time we go to London, it's always the best time. And we like, not, I don't want to say we thrive there, but it's just that there's an energy about London, and you don't feel the same as you do when you're at home. And when we always go to the tour, it's always fun. I just hope we get to go back there again this year, hopefully, because what haven't we done? I think the only thing we haven't done events-wise is Hogwarts in the Snow. Only because when it comes out, obviously, that's around the time of year when you're like, oh, Christmas. Money goes to everyone else but you. But we might have to change that. Hopefully. I would love to go to Hogwarts in the Snow now. Normally, I would say I'm not going to Hogwarts in the Snow because I'm not a Christmassy person, but I kind of want to do it. What have I got planned for 2024? Well, like I said, I'm going to see Hamilton. I'm so excited. Honestly, I love that musical. It's my second favourite musical. And the first one's Dear Evan Hansen, which I'm going to see in 2025. There you go. There's something I'm doing next year. Emily got me tickets for my Christmas. She messaged me bang on midnight, was like, Happy Christmas. And I was half asleep and I went, what? I'm going to see Dear Evan Hansen on the UK tour. I cried when I realised what she'd done, because I'd sent her, I tagged her in it going, look, and she went, but it's not till 2025, and I didn't realise it either. I thought it was going to start mid-2024. No, it starts at the end of this year. And I said, well, it'll be time to look forward to, won't it? She went, true. So I didn't realise she'd booked the tickets. So I'm going to see Dear Evan Hansen next year. This year, we're seeing Hamilton, and I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait. I probably will end up crying my eyes out. And she knows this because I will be grabbing her hand and squeezing it. And I'm also going to see the Jonas Brothers with my sister. We found out they were going on tour last year and they would be coming near us this year. And I said to my sister, would you go? And she went, well, someone got me tickets. Yeah, I would go. So I just went, okay, soon as like, but we made, well, I didn't make the greatest mistake. I was early and then it crashed. And then the queue, trying to get in that virtual queue was a nightmare. And by the time I got in, I found the cheapest tickets I could get, but they're up quite high in the arena that we're in. And I'm going to have to take 10 vertigo tablets, and Lucy's just going to have to hold my hand because she's on like heights. She's scared of heights, but it's the only thing I could do. The only ones left were at the side of the stage, and they were like £500 each or so, and I was like, I'm not made of money. I ain't rich. So but we've loved the Jonas Brothers since we first saw them on Disney Channel, and that was like when we were what, 11, 12, 13 years old. I've already seen Demi Lovato, which is a childhood goal for me, but I do want her to come back to the UK and do her Holy Fuck album. That's probably not gonna happen. But rounding it off and being like, I've seen Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers, with my little Camp Rock heart would be so full, because I loved Camp Rock. I may be thinking of doing a series of first episodes where I take shows I haven't watched yet, or maybe I haven't seen in a while, like I'm talking years, and react to the first episodes of each. Could be fun little idea, and just call it Firsts. We'll see. Could be fun. I can already think of a few things that I can watch the first episode of that I have never seen, and a lot of it would probably shock many of you. and then I can always get people to suggest stuff from ages ago that I might have seen, like old Disney Channel things and Nickelodeon. Like, I'm even talking cartoons. I'm even talking cartoons, people. If you want me to do that, like the video and then put a comment down below saying firsts, and leave a suggestion of TV shows or episodes of shows that you would like me to look at, because it could be fun. That's it for this video, guys. That was my look back at my 2023 and a few things that I'm doing in 2024. I will keep you guys updated if anything else pops up that I'm going to be doing this year. I hope you guys have a better understanding of me now and how I work and how my body hates me and how when I say I'm ill, like I am ill. And I want to again thank you guys for the continuous support and the continuous like love and passion that you seem to have for this channel. It's insane. I have it as well. Sometimes it dips and sometimes those comments, like I said, that you leave saying that you've been waiting for this video and how good it is and that people can be safe and talk to each other in the comments, it just fills me and makes me want to do better, makes me want to keep doing this, and makes me feel that there is a place for someone like me on this platform that can just talk to you guys and make content you like and help you make friends, maybe. It's always a bonus. So I want to again, thank you guys for an amazing 2023. And let's keep it going in 2024. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.